This is about having fun. This is about sharing the love of magic. Ladies and gentlemen, our MC for this evening is the one and only crazy man of magic, Mr. Jeff Hobson!
This is going to be fun, huh? Thank you very much, Roger. I appreciate it. Where's Norm at? I want to know where he's sitting. Oh, goodness. Hi. You know, the lights in your eyes. I can't say hi. How are you? Great seats. This is going to be fun tonight. Well, let's find out. Let's see. We got lots of magicians here, obviously, and then we got some people. Any non-magicians that came along for the fun of it tonight? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Well, you're going to have a great time. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, just as the master of ceremonies to keep the show running along for Norm tonight. And it's we have a wonderful evening, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Sit back, relax. I walked in the room and I thought, wow, working Salon J. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. This is my resume. I love playing here because I don't risk the chance of being discovered, which is nice. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about me, basically. It's about Norm. It's about the entertainment for Norm. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to introduce to you a very special video we have. And, you know, I'm just going to let you watch it. Here it is. Thank you very much for a wonderful audience and good night. Everything else is crap as far as I'm concerned. That was wonderful. I don't know how you're going to follow it. I have no idea. Is that my music? I thought I was supposed to, you know, do something. It's not like I'm doing something. It wasn't planned. That's all I know. Oh, gosh, that's great. Now, my impression of a J.C. Penney mannequin. Want to try? It's still warm. Okay. It's not about me, folks. About the wonderful other acts. Oh, this is great, because I can, like, screw up, and who can you tell, really? I mean, a few of you here. That's real good. Okay, so... Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be able to introduce so many wonderful, I mean, just legend. You know, once in a lifetime, a great entertainment legend comes along. And until that time comes, I'd like to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the father of comedy magic, please welcome Carl Valentine.
There it is. And there. Oh, my stuff has been done. Well, I had everything ready, and I had the coin ladder was a beautiful piece. I love that. And the floating Stradivarius. It's been done here. But how about that floating bulb? Huh? What the hell's the sense of me standing out here? But as long as I'm here, I'm glad to be here. A tribute to Norm Nielsen, my partner. Didn't know that, did you? Yep. Me, UPS, and Norman. here's how it's done. They order those posters with me and the chicken, ships them to me via UPS, unsigned poster swindle. I sign my name, send it back to him with my autograph, and we're in business. Me and Norman. Well, we've been doing that now for a year. So far, we've sold 11. But I'm not going to give up my day job just because they don't buy it. Personally, I don't care. Well, tonight, you notice I don't have my props. Tonight, I'm going to add a new piece to my act. First, this is standard. $1 bill. Norm, let's use your dollar bill. I've been signing him for it. You sign yours. Put your name on it. That starts to trick off. And I'll light my cigar. So far, so good, huh? All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We fold it up neatly and put it away for safety. The only way to do it is to put it in the envelope where it goes. And happy to do it. Sticky, sticky. This was a very big hit in Paris when I did it. Why they kept looking me back on them. All right. Now there's two ways of doing this. We can do it the family way, or spice it up a little bit. Deal or no deal. Okay, okay. Nice. We changed this dollar bill into 10 dimes. I met you. This is for the dimes as they fall out. Should be here right now. So far, so good. That's ashes. Jesus. Thank you very much.
You're flaming again.
You've seen me do this before. At least it didn't melt too good. Tense moment in the act. Wallet. I've been in that sound before. First time in age. All right. Tense moment in the act. Inside a wallet, a dollar bill, as he signed, pretty backward. A note. It says, "Schmuck, who told you to burn the dollar bill?" Now, oh, on the other side, I owe you $1. My signature. Norm, again, you owe me $20. Thank you very much. Well, I don't want to hold up this affair, but I'm glad to be here. I love Norm. You deserve whatever you're going to get tonight. You're terrific, and we all love you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. One more time for Carl, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Valentine. This is great. This is the Eastbourne Convention all over again. It's a long story. If you weren't there, every act just made a, you know. But then it got worse, every act. Guess you had to be there. I love that. See, Carl, he didn't show his real talents, you know, because, well, you know, that ponytail. Hair's not coming from the back of his head. So, ladies and gentlemen, now let's move on the show, please. Let's welcome to the stage AJ the Sideshow Carney.
Are you out of your minds? Hello. I'm AJ. I'm Carney Trash. No, I really am. My father, I'm born and raised on the Badger State Show. He had those 6 bottles that you tipped over with the baseball. 1968, we got hit with a tornado, tipped the Ferris wheel over, moved the tilt-a-whirl a quarter of a block. The only left standing in the whole Midway with them 6 bottles. Now, by the way, we came through this area, and if when you were a kid, your bike was stolen, I'm sorry. Neazal, you can understand me as he, Yeazal, I'm with at that. I'm with it. My people. My people. You know what? This is a wonderful time, and I'll tell you why. Because I've been knowing Norm forever. He's from my side of town. He's a 3-sheeter. And the carnival hired people that look strange. Norm had that great look. He also had a great act. And the first time I saw it, I remember I shook like Michael Richards playing the Apollo. It was that spellbinding, okay? But the great look that he had was one of the things that made him stand out. I mean, look at his hair. There's no hair like that in the whole world. Well, first off, it's really not that big of a deal because Johnny Thompson does it with only 1 strand. But again, what I want you to do now is focus Norm inside your head. Look at that face, just look at it. And I'll tell you why. Because it's a cross between Gary Oldman's Grand Stoker version of the older Dracula and that tree in the Wizard of Oz that threw apples at you. There is no look like this man's look. And that's an important thing. You know, I'll tell you what, I told you, he is a Chicago boy. I knew him back then. He lived in Racine. Little known fact. He was married a lot of times. Not much, but there used to be bumper stickers in Chicago that said, honk if you were married to Norm Nielsen. Yeah. He divorced his first wife for lying under another guy. He, by the way, little known fact, loves kids. Magic balloons, candy, anything that'll get him in the van. He had 4 love children that looked just like him. Lyle Lovett, Beavis and Butthead, and Matt King. old enough, he's also careless enough. But the best thing is that with all of that, and by the way, please forgive me for my last statement, because John Wayne once told me that it's impolite to drop names. However, like this. After all of that, he finally settled down with his perfect mate, Lucy. She comes from a country, incidentally, that Lassie is on the Food Channel. Now, she won't take umbrage with that, because of course she doesn't know what umbrage means. However, now, I'll tell you what they've got going, because couples have to have something going, and this is what they got going. They talk, and they talk, and they talk. The other night, they were home alone, no television, no radio, just sitting there, and he turned to her and said, "That Copperfield's really some great guy." And then he gave Loopy the bone. And I'll tell you what, and again, like couples, just an hour ago they were alone over there, and I actually heard him say to her, "Were you faking it last night?" And she said, "No, I actually was sleeping." Well, let me tell you this, because this is a very special thing. Both Loopy and Norm are what is known in all of these people here that are involved in magic. Him and I have a wonderful thing together, as well as Johnny. We're three sheeters. It's a fraternity in Chicago. We like who we are and what we do, but what we like best is when we get an ideal, wonderful couple. And these two are the sweethearts of couples, and everybody knows it. Last but not least, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, my father was a carny who loved music. But the best thing about it is the only music he really liked came from a calliope. Okay? But he had one saying that I love. And it really goes to you. From the oldest violin comes the sweetest music. I told you, a half hour.
That was great. Oh, man. AJ. By the way, it's Loopy. Lupe. Idioto. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep the show rolling along. I've had the pleasure, you know, to be a part of a number of different shows in town. I've closed so many shows here in town. You know, well, he's had his run. Let's go to another one. So, and I had a great time. And my first really big gig in town was Harrah's at the Spellbound show, which ran for me for 4.5 years. They made a show change, and they kept me on, so it was like 2.5 years, so 4.5 total. And during that time, pleasure to work with some great people in town, and then I also worked World's Greatest Magic Show, which is still going on. And this gentleman started with me in Michigan, and now we're both in Vegas, and now you realize how much better he's done for himself. Thank you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, one of the most creative minds in magic. Welcome, Kevin James. Hi, there's a change in our schedule. Mostly because I messed up. Yeah, no, I just see. I tell you, when we have a lot of people come in, I just, I'm not a host. And so I do have a very special guest that I'd like to introduce now, somebody who we're very glad to see. because we were wondering how long we'd see this man. We're so glad to see him now, Gary Darwin. There is come on, Gary. Where you at? There he is. Gary Darwin, ladies and gentlemen.
Just stand beside me. I'm going to let you assist me.
I can't wait.
You're a beautiful girl, so you'll have to do. I have here the little blue button. It's all right. It's all right. I've always been homosexual. I have all my sex at home.
Don't touch me.
I was going to be homosexual. I give it up. It's a pain in the ass. And now, it's only human. I'm going to do something that's very unusual. I'm not a homosexual. I'm a quadsexual. Does anyone ever court? No. I would like to
I can't help you here, Gary.
I am now a hobosexual at long leg. That happens in all ways. Now, can we get the spotlight down towards the foot? I will now attempt something most amazing. That's it.
Do you need a chair or something, Gary? Would
Maybe.
Would that be help you? Here, let me go get a
Bring a
chair.
chair up. We must have a non-union spotlight.
No, we got union spotlight.
Just talking about yourself.
This will work for you. How's this right?
Wonderful.
Here, is that good for you? Can we hold on to that or anything?
Now, let me just hold on. I don't trust. It's my masterpiece. And if this trick doesn't work, and it's really a bad trick, my name is Peter Ravine. There it is. Now, I'm going to do something that you've never seen before. I'm going to vanish the 5 toes. I know you're skeptical. Maybe you better hold on to this.
Did you enjoy the roast beef, folks?
Get the tow truck ready. Toes dematerialize at the count of 3. We count it by memory. 1, 2, 3. The toes are now going. I know you're skeptical. Let's see if it happens. Give me that blue box. Give me the palms of your hands. About this trick. What do you do for an encore? And I guarantee some magician will steal it from me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Gary Darwin. Be careful. Wait. Oh, Gary, we have something for you. We have something good. There was going to be an ankle bracelet. Some funny crap. You know, I heard he was going to do this. I went,
Do it again! Turn the other foot.
this is a watch on behalf of the International Brotherhood of Magicians for you from this ring with a nice little box to go into. So this is for you, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We all love you. Don't we, folks? Gary Darwin, ladies and gentlemen. A real magician. Thank you very much. Yeah, perfect for the world's greatest magic show. I don't know. I feel like a prince who just inherited his father's harem. I don't know where to begin now. Ladies and gentlemen, that man laughing is the guy that I introduced before that I should have, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Kevin James.